10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tune in. This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a mule.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose. And you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt. Better say it with your chest. Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
What's going on, everybody?
What's good people?
Hey, everybody. Welcome in.
What's going on?
Yeah. Y'all come on in. What's going on? Obadiah, number one, as usual.
Yeah, come on in. We got some finger foods in the back. Got some vegetable trays back there, and a fruit bowl.
We still on baby shower foods. We got a little punch.
You got some sandwiches?
No, we got some meat, some barbecue meatballs though in the crock pot back there.
I don't have no sandwiches. You got to have a
Hold
little
on.
bit of sandwiches with the meat, with the little mini sandwiches.
Hold on, did we get any of those, dear? I can't remember.
I think we did. We got ham and turkey. Add
Okay,
your
there
own
you go.
condiments.
There you
Okay.
go. Baby shower food.
Thank you, Obadiah. I appreciate it. I missed y'all last week. I was just gonna say that. I missed y'all. Glad to be back for this week's Friday Night Light podcast show. And today is a special day.
Yep. National Signing Day.
Although in the past few years it's been anticlimactic because of the early signing period, but still. It's a big deal. If you didn't know, now you know. What's going on, Chris? How are you tonight? Welcome tonight. Welcome.
Glad to see everybody checking in.
That's
We know
right.
it's all season. We know it's all season, but we still got stuff to talk about. At least as of today, anyway. So, you know what? I'm looking at this thing. I ain't even filter it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it up on the screen because we're gonna be talking about it all day anyway. So it don't even matter.
What's going on? Mr. Moore? What's going on, Cole? Central had 9 to sign. Impressive.
Oh wow, good job.
Y'all are. I'm gonna assume y'all are reloading, not rebuilding, right?
Next man up.
That's right.
And with that being said, shout out to all the signees today. Especially in Thomasville, Thomas County, like as previously mentioned, Thomas County had 9 to sign, and Thomasville High had 6.
Good job. Shout out to Thomasville. How you doing, Mr. Wilson?
Hard work pays off. That's for sure.
It surely does. That says we're all waiting on that news from Tiff County. We certainly are.
Everybody waiting on that news.
I talked to my cousin. He's from Tiff County. If I said his last name, people in Tifton, most of them probably know it was. But anyway, I talked to him a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, "What are y'all doing with the?" He said, "Don't worry about it. We got somebody coming real soon. It's gonna be sooner than you think." So I don't know what that means, but we shall see. What's going on, Marquise? How you doing? What's going on, Mr. Bird? How are you? How things coming on with your facilities? What's going on? Let's see, Dwayne. What's going on, Dwayne? TCC's Malachi Thomas boosted his stock to that Pitt scholarship in that championship game. Mm-hmm. We're doing pretty good, Mr. Bird. Doing pretty good. What's going on, Raditsky? Good evening. Good evening.
So what we got up on the screen right now is going through, just scrolling through the on three top 250 in Georgia.
Ooh.
Man, Noah didn't sign today. Just knew he was gonna sign today.
Maybe they didn't update it.
Oh,
What's going on, Miss Brown? Kim Brown, good evening. Glad you made it home, Marquise. Is the Peach County versus Northeast game on a Saturday? I'll tell you in a minute. 18th.
Let's go back
here.
No,
it's on a Friday. It's on a Friday, Mr. Shields.
Let me go down here and take a look at something. What a top at? There we go. Let me do it right there.
So what are we looking at?
The on three top 250 players in Georgia for this current class. But what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to figure out if Noah actually signed to. Oh, shit, I didn't need to do that. Trying to figure out if Noah actually signed today is what I'm trying to figure out. So what I'm about to do is go look at Georgia Tech's and see what Georgia Tech talking about, and see if Georgia Tech got anything on there.
No, you pretty smart, huh?
I can be at times.
Today is your day. Good job.
So let's see if Noah's on this signing roster. No, don't see him. Nope, don't see him on here for Georgia on the signing roster for Georgia Tech. So, okay, we gonna see.
Interesting. Cole says Malachi's been that guy. What's going on, Mr. Hurst? Obadiah, the Coffee County running back from signed with the Fort Valley State University Wildcats. That's who he signed with today. And congratulations to him. We are so glad to have him. We just had a running back go to the league from Fort Valley State University just last year. So he can do the same.
32% of the people that they recruited is from Georgia. We're looking at Georgia's recruiting class right now.
The University of Georgia's recruiting class. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? And I think that is one of the things that made Georgia even better than they were. Because when I was in high school and when I was growing up, a lot of that in-house talent in Georgia left. They went to Florida. They went to Florida State.
Yeah.
I mean, Bobby Bowden stayed in Georgia, Now, I think it kind of started with Mark Richt. And now, wow.
I don't know, but I'm looking at this class, though. It's a nice little class they put together.
Is it number one? Who's number two?
Yeah. I'm gonna get that in a second.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just going through looking at this class right now because that is what that's what we supposed to be talking about. My main topic of discussion is recruiting. So
okay. So I mean, guys, in the podcast land, shout out any guys that signed with your school, shout from your high school today. Go ahead and shout them out and let us know where they're going.
And while you guys are doing that, since the word got out today, I wasn't gonna speak on it, but the word got out today. I do ask that. I know my podcast family is But for you listeners, I ask that you guys send prayers down to Cedar Grove. They lost a player last week in a car accident. That was a up and coming senior that was going to be a rising senior this year for them.
Wow.
So if y'all could keep Cedar Grove and the players' family in your prayers.
Yes. And yes. So tragic. So tragic. Thoughts and prayers. I
Yeah.
mean, it's really sad. And then not only that, then they lost a young man like the year before last too, right? Or last year too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. It seems like almost every year they losing a player on some dumb stuff. Well, I ain't gonna say dumb stuff, but in the beginning it was on some dumb stuff. But lately it's just being weird.
Just unfortunate. It's just some
Yeah.
unfortunate stuff. And I really
Yeah.
hate that. You don't I mean, I just can't imagine losing a child like that. It's gotta be really, really rough. So
Man,
yes,
losing
definitely.
a child, period.
Yeah. Just keep them in your thoughts and your prayers. What's going on, Nikki Stone? Waco in the building.
What just happened? Oh.
What y'all talk to me. What signing stood out for you all today?
All right. So to answer your question, here is the current by on three current recruiting rankings or class rankings.
Okay.
So you got the usual suspects in the top three.
All right. All right, Dan Lanning, I see you. Miami surprises me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Auburn.
I'm trying to make a move this year.
I see.
Hmm.
Florida.
What? Notre Dame? No 5 stars.
Mm-mm.
5 stars running away from Florida State right now.
Must be. Wow, that's interesting. Obadiah wants to know, were there any shocking flips today?
Not that I saw from the state, from within the state of Georgia. That's all I was focused on. I wasn't focused on nationally. But we can
And
actually, but we can take a look and see.
I mean, and then again, like I said, December is where most of the excitement is these days.
Yeah, facts on that. Because everybody want to go and get signed and enrolled early.
Mm-hmm. So
So
it's
let's
not a whole lot
see.
of changes.
Uh, 5 hours ago, you just not making an official visit? Okay.
Well,
Oh,
it's
2025. Never mind.
2025. Yeah.
Yeah, had to go back and reread that.
Alabama's
Uh,
still number 2, even though the current team jumped ship, but I mean they still got the number 2 recruiting class. So we'll see
yeah,
what they do with that.
yeah. Hopefully they can get some of that replacement talent on the field early.
I don't care. I hope they lose every game, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So
My
no.
Lord, in your voice.
I should say my lord and your boy. Ah, let's take a look
Wow.
and see.
I didn't see nothing wrong with what I said.
Crazy. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see what Rivals talking about. 2024 Rivals top 250. See what Rivals talking. Oh, that's why I don't like Rivals. You can't filter it down by state. That's what it is.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
I ain't looking at them. Not going to Rivals, that's for sure. I just don't want to load up.
What about 24/7? Is that what?
Let's see.
Is that the
Let's see
same
that.
thing?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let's see. All right. Let's see what 24/7 talking about. What? Oh, player rankings. There we go. Can we sort this by state? If I can't sort it by state, I don't want to look at it. That's my
Yeah.
thing. All right, that's that. Position rankings. I can't filter it down no more. Nope. Okay. Let's see what they got in here for Georgia that hasn't committed yet. Let me blow this up a little bit for y'all.
Yeah.
All right, that's better. Yeah,
Mhm.
a lot better. Okay, let's see who we can come across that. So they don't say when they committed. That's the problem.
Oh, Matt Harper's son. I'm assuming that's who that is.
Okay, he signed back in June. Okay, so they give you the date. You just gotta drop it down. Let's see if we can find Noah on here. I sure should have brought them names down from last week for the people we supposed to come back and look at. I do apologize on that one.
Yeah, you have things to do. Pit stops to make. We understand.
Yep, and that food sure is good. I keep muting my microphone eating. So don't judge me. Don't judge me today. Cause it's too
At least
flocky
you
plate.
muted. At least you muted this time, because you normally we hear you smacking.
So CJ Hurd has not Morris says hit the search on the right to get his name. But
No, well, yeah, I know who he's talking about, but he's gonna come up on here though.
CJ Hurd, he has not made a
No, which is surprising. I think he's gonna go. I think he's gonna head to Georgia State though.
Mhm. That's FAU.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you're
Florida
right.
Atlantic.
Let's see what we got going on here. They ain't got no predictions listed for him. Nope. Mm-mm. Well, yeah, he'll probably be at Florida Atlantic. So
Okay.
we're gonna leave it at that one. Let's see who else we can come across. Plus, I forgot how to spell. All I know how to spell is this person. I forgot how to spell Noah's last name. There you go. Okay, they sent he signed with who is that?
Nebraska. Is that Nebraska? No, that's
No,
not Nebraska.
Nicholas State.
Nickel State.
Yeah, Nicholas State. That's what they saying he signed with.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That's I think is that in Louisiana? I don't know.
mm-hmm. I couldn't even tell you where it's at if my life depended on it.
It was another guy up there that hadn't signed either, hadn't made a decision.
Mm. Let's see what we got. So where was Nickel State at for him? Hold on. Did I just lose it? Yep, I gotta go back. Player ranking.
So Nickel State is in, and I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing this correctly. Thibodaux, Louisiana.
Yeah, that's it. Thibodaux, Louisiana. I knew it was in Louisiana. I just didn't know where.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. That's a new one on me.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Thibodaux.
Oh.
Let's see. Obadiah says, speaking on signing guys, do y'all have any suggestions for the guys that were not signed? It's a great question.
Prefer walk on and put the work in that first year as a walk on.
At this point, I think that's your only option. Get in school, come on as a walk on, and get it out the mud. But I mean, there might be some some floating around, some offers floating around maybe. I will say this, if you had your heart set on a particular school and you didn't make the cut, again, you can do the walk, you can go the walk on route or just kind of shop yourself around and see what else is out there.
Yeah, I mean, coaches are still pulling. A lot of smaller schools still got scholarship slots available.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to go small. But at the same time, you got to be honest with yourself. Parents, be honest about your personnel. Talk to, have that real conversation with the coach, with the high school coach, and actually listen to them because a lot of kids aren't D1 material, or should I say Power 5 material right now. A lot of kids have areas that they need to grow in. And it could be anything from, for linemen, they could have tight hips, uh, you know, bad footwork. Who knows? It could be anything for a receiver. Chris route running just ain't there. It's small, but have that honest conversation with the coach. So the coach can tell you what the issue is so the child understands what to work on now. And take a look at that smaller school because we know every household ain't going to be able to afford that Power 5 tuition for a year. Look at that smaller school. Send your huddle highlights to the recruiter at their schools. Send it to the head coach, CC the recruiter. Do yourself. Sell yourself. Make sure your social media is clean. Because that's another thing that's going to stop a lot of kids. It's that bad social media presence. Because I know I've seen a couple of kids at my son's school, bad social media presence hurting. Ended up going down to Gordon State. Trying to clean it up, trying to build up film at the same time so they can hopefully transfer somewhere else. But you got to have that honest conversation, though, and be real about your personnel. Oh, I ain't even sort this by George. I'm just scrolling. Didn't even sort this data. Nope. That's why I'm like, why Noah ain't coming up yet?
So who is Noah? And was he the topic of discussion last week?
No, what it was, I just noticed that on 3 he wasn't signed. So I was trying to figure out where he got signed, where did he sign to? Because he wasn't signed last week, still showing that he wasn't signed today on 3. So that's why I'm just using him as a reference point right now.
Gotcha.
That's all that is. He was right below EJ. I know he was after EJ. There you go. See, they ain't even had that school on here listed for him.
But congratulations to him.
Yeah, for sure though. But glad he did sign somewhere, so that's a good thing. All right, let's see if we can find this individual right here. Copy. Let's go to rivals.com. No, not Rivals. We ain't messing with Rivals. Let's go here.
What's going on, Mr. Tate? Good evening.
Oh, this sucks right here. Yeah, bro. Let me see. Can I put it in right there? Yeah, cool. I can put it in right there. Nope, they're not showing him going anywhere either right now. Signing with anyone. Nope. What is 5'11", 170 receiver? Oh yeah, I remember us conversating about him. Small in stature. He'll be a slot receiver wherever he go, kick returner. Oh, okay. Well, it's gonna be interesting to see what he ends up signing at. For sure. see, what are we at? I ain't got nothing on him there, so let's copy your name. You go back over here. Let's paste it over here. See if we can find. No, still no information on you. Let me put this on. Why ESPN acting up today? ESPN just don't want to act right today. You can't search for nobody on here. See, I don't like the ESPN site neither.
Apparently not.
Yeah, they suck. Shutting you down.
Well,
Let's see what see what they talking about him. FAU, huh? Okay. Hmm. 6 safeties, 0 commits. I know you got 10 safeties. Well, I guess you're trying to convert. I guess you're going to convert some of them safeties to outside linebackers. But them a lot of safeties to have on the roster, 10.
Well, I'm sure that's what they're going to do because, I mean, some of them probably played safety in high school, but they're not necessarily built to be at the collegiate level. So they're going to switch into different positions. I'm sure that's what it is.
Got to be. Got to be. So, y'all ready? What y'all got? Well, you know, I ain't gonna ask you what you got planned for the Super Bowl because that's gonna be the question of the day. But for the time being, what y'all think about this upcoming Super Bowl?
Podcast land, what y'all think? Because you want to know what I think?
It's gonna be a good nap for you. That's what you're trying to say?
I don't know about sis, but yeah, for me, for sure.
I would say how you want to.
I don't want to see Taylor Swift suit up.
I would say how you want to see is Usher, huh?
I'm actually straight on that too.
Yeah, honestly, look, what I think about it is what I said. Nothing. I mean, in the words of Dro, it just don't move the needle for me.
You really took the words out of my mouth.
You stupid.
It does not move the needle.
Carl, you stupid. You stupid for that one, for real.
Mr. Tate says he doesn't really care about the NFL much anymore. I feel you. I've gotten back into. I felt like that for a while, and then I kind of got back into it a couple of years ago, and I'm debating. I think I'm gonna break down and get these doggone season tickets next year.
To what's this?
To the Falcons.
Ooh,
so I can cuss them out in person.
Just let me know what the game is for the second week in September, and I'll meet you.
Yes, ma'am. Dwayne says the Chiefs are going to win a good one again because the 49ers quarterback has a water pistol for an arm, just like the last time.
No, that's a good one, though. That joker said a water pistol for an arm.
You have a question, Mike. Marquise wants to know: do you love the Raheem Morris hire for the Falcons?
Yep, that's who I wanted. Go back to the receipt from last week or before he got hired. That's who I wanted off the rip. So we never should have let the man go. Because we never should let him go in the first place.
Yeah. Did you see the press conference?
Well, I saw clips of it. I saw what I wanted to see. But yeah.
I saw it live Monday, and it was he sounds good. We'll see how it goes. And he said something that made me, I think we all knew that, okay, he's gonna Yeah, they're gonna go looking for another quarterback. But he kind of let the cat out of the bag, and then he said, the guy he asked for offensive coordinator Zach, he talked about kind of like how he's a quarterback whisperer and how he can help develop. So I don't know.
Well, I will say this: if you do your research on these guys, their offense, their OC, special teams coordinator, and they are good. They are good.
So we'll see. Paris, I don't know if I told you hello, but how you doing, Paris? Yeah, all we need is a quarterback.
And the good thing I like about the current hires on the staff that he's doing right now, he's bringing in young minds, young personnel, young coordinators.
Mm-hmm.
We're not bringing in no 80-year-old Dan Pease, to be our defensive coordinator. Huh?
Yeah. I said the game. Well, I don't want to say the game is passed them by. I don't want to say that, but kind of do. Steven says the NFL needs KC to win so the Swifties don't lose their minds.
Man, it's Wednesday night. F them Swifties.
Paris, just putting it out there in podcast land. Paris says that Crawford County needs an offensive coordinator. So if you're interested, apply. So
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie on that one. They probably, whoever y'all get, probably gonna be running plays from Super Tecmo Bowl.
You know what? Nobody asked me for that.
This is messy.
I'm just being honest about
Nobody
y'all.
asked
Okay, then I'm gonna mute my microphone and take me a bite then.
Nobody asked you. But speaking of, let me talk about this then. So we talked about Kansas City and we're talking about offensive coordinators. I look at Kansas City and I look at their offense, and for the past whenever Mahomes got there, their offense has basically been very, very explosive. And Eric Bieniemy was the offensive coordinator. He made a lateral move to the Commanders. Why he made a lateral move, I don't know. Why people won't hire him as a head coach, I don't know. Well, the Chiefs still made it to the Super Bowl, although the offense isn't as potent as it has been in seasons past, but it was, I guess when you got Patrick Mahomes under center, then you can do a whole bunch of stuff that you normally couldn't do. So my question, I guess, is what's up with Eric Bieniemy and why he can't find a head coaching job? And should he have left Kansas City in the first place?
All right, one, in Kansas City, it was him and Coach Walrus calling plays.
He should have stayed at Kansas City.
So make that part clear on that. It was them two. But I forgot what went down in Kansas. Oh, what went down in Kansas City was the main reason he left was to create his own identity because he was living in the shadow of Coach Walrus.
Well, you don't go to the Commanders to do no shit like that. Oh, I forgot it ain't Friday. You don't go to the Commanders to do nothing like that. But I digress. Go ahead.
But he had to go somewhere to create his own path, his own legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, he wasn't a bad of an OC out there. Granted, he just didn't have the personnel he needed because of the Commanders on both sides of the ball, let's be honest, garbage.
Yeah.
But as far as when it comes to a head coach, and I think we can all agree on this on what we get from the league, he just doesn't know how to talk to players. One, two, I'm honestly believing he's giving bad interviews. because no, it's not a personal thing. I think he still got too much hood. Me, honestly, I think he still got too much hood in him. Because you know the thing was with him when he was in school was, and when he came into the pros, he was still dealing with gangs.
Oh, I didn't know.
So, yeah.
I just know. I just know he beat Notre Dame. And Georgia Tech had to share their championship. I was so mad.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the biggest thing though, that he doesn't know how to talk to people. One of the biggest issues he has. But at the same time though, he has to build his own legacy, and in that aspect I can understand him leaving Kansas City because, like I said again, Coach Walrus was calling the offense with him.
Oh, okay. So let's see. Let me read some of these comments. Marquis said he's glad the Falcons didn't get old Bill. I am too. Dwayne, you so silly. He says I got a whole playbook I drew up from my coaching days. What y'all paying?
I mean, here's the question, Dwayne. How many plays from Madden 18 you got up in that thing?
You know what? We're not finna disrespect these Eagles like this.
I'm talking about the man playbook, not the Eagles.
I say just draw up a good halfback sweep, depending on your personnel. It always worked for me on the game. I'm just saying.
And there it is.
All I'm saying is all you need is them 8 plays from Super Tecmo Bowl and you good to go.
You not fixing to talk about my neighbor. Crawford County and Peach County are neighbors. You are not about to talk about my neighbors like that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Obadiah says he's going with the 49ers only because of Austin Bryant. Okay. Marquise, elaborate on that. Dan Quinn did that man dirty. You talking about Raheem?
No. He talking about Eric Bieniemy.
He sure did. That's right, because he brought in what's his name? Not Colin. Cliff Kingsbury, and then he brought him in before he fired him, right? Like
something like that.
Yeah.
He did that man dirty.
Okay, so I'll give my prediction in a minute. What's going on, Eddie Big Perry checking in? Steven wants the Niners to win because he can't stand Kansas City. Perry says 49ers want revenge. And so Austin Bryant is from Thomasville, I assume.
He is a TCC graduate.
Okay. Bryant. Okay, yeah. They probably related. I'll talk about it later. Let's see. Oh yeah, Eric Bieniemy is not a people person. Dwayne says that Eric Bieniemy can be used in Jacksonville. They just hired some people down in Jacksonville. From the Falcons, I think, right?
I think that somebody just hired the old head coach. It could have been Jacksonville. I know. Pittsburgh.
He went to the Steelers.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know why I thought Baltimore got rid of Todd Monken. I don't know why I was thinking that. Anyway, I hope they do. I want them to so he can come back to Georgia.
I know if they do, they're foolish. Let's see. Bill is washed up. He needs to go and retire. Well, he's in a self-imposed retirement right now. Dwayne says his plays are original, Paris. He's been doing it since he was a kid. Just go and let him come up there. He when let him cuss him out, let him be waiting on the sideline, cussing him out after the game is over. Marquise says he likes Kansas City. Pat Mahomes is that dude. Obadiah wants to know how Colorado did in recruiting. You pulled that up.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to pull up now. If I can find him.
What's going on, Mr. Nicholson? How are you?
Oh,
Uh,
you gonna let that shot pass, huh? But you gonna catch everything else.
what?
Say, well, let's see how Colorado did. Yeah, if I can find them.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. So clearly they're not in the top 50. Ooh,
Man, my
wow.
finger. There they go. 68. Okay.
I don't
My
know what they
fingers.
recruited, including some linemen.
Oh man, my finger was hurting scrolling.
Because if not, it's going to be ugly. Okay, so this is what I'm going to say about this 49ers Chiefs game. Just like Brady, you can't count Mahomes out. That's a secret weapon. I mean, the guy is phenomenal. Kyle Shanahan is one that I don't particularly trust in the big game. Need I say 28-3? And he hasn't really. Because when did the 49ers go to the Super Bowl? Didn't they go with him at the helm one year and lost to the Chiefs again? Lost to the Chiefs?
Not that I can remember. The last time I remember 49ers going to the Super Bowl when they had what's his name? When they cheated the Falcons. When they had what's his name, that quarterback.
Okay.
And it was and Harbaugh was the coach.
Okay. Shanahan was an OC though, right?
Mm-mm. Shanahan was if he wasn't in Washington as the head coach, I mean as the OC, he was in Atlanta, one of them two.
Well, I think he was at Baltimore. I don't know.
Not Shanahan. Shanahan was never at Baltimore. He was in Denver with his dad, Washington with his dad.
Thank
and
you.
Then,
it was 2020. I know I ain't crazy. He said
2020 when the Chiefs went.
Yeah, the score was 38-20. The Chiefs beat the Niners. I knew it.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't remember. Yeah, see, I don't even remember that game.
Yeah.
So that was a COVID Super Bowl, what? No, was that No, that wasn't a COVID Super Bowl.
No, because it was right before COVID-19. Like
okay.
Shut down. So the 2021 was technically the COVID Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, listen, the Baltimore Ravens, they had a hellified defense, but the Baltimore Ravens won a Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer under center. Anything is possible.
well, you put it out there before you even said that, but okay.
Yeah, so that's where I am with it. But y'all tell me all about it. I don't watch I don't care about the commercials because the commercials will come on during the week if I want to see them. I don't care about those. Listen, I love Usher, but I'm the same. I'm the girl. I don't watch award shows, and I don't watch. I think the last halftime I think I watched Rihanna, but it was just because it was on TV.
Yeah, everybody watched Rihanna.
I tuned in to watch Prince. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, halftime shows do nothing for me either. So
man, let me tell you something. There was a few people that everybody watched: Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Prince, Rihanna, and Dr. Dre when he did it.
Yeah, because they had when was the one that had Mary J. and I think I watched that one with Snoop Dogg and Mary J.
That's the one with Dre. That's the one with on that Dr. Dre did produce. Yeah, because he brought everybody out from the West Coast. The one he was crib walking.
Yeah, when Snoop was crib walking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's the last I watched. So yeah, I don't care about that. Let's see. Okay. Well, I don't know what are you in Obadiah talking about. I'm gonna let y'all have that part. Marquis said the Chiefs beat San Francisco in the Super Bowl in 2020. The Chiefs beat the Niners 38-20. The Niners running back was former Atlanta Falcons running back Tevin Coleman. The Niners blew a 10-point lead. Jimmy Garoppolo was the Niners quarterback at the time. See what I'm saying? You can't trust the lead with Kyle Shanahan. Anyway, in the mix. Nikki says it's going to be a toss-up. Lee says, how are they going to handle the Georgia Heat? Who?
You know what? Here's my question. Does anybody know if Cal Shanahan lost the playbook yet? Because you know he's good for losing playbooks when they go to Super Bowls. Just like he lost the Falcon playbook.
Is that what happened?
Man, he lost the whole backpack.
Yeah. So I until he wins one, I just don't trust him. I mean, you can be like the Dolphins and the Cowboys. You can be regular season, and the Buffalo Bills. You can be regular season bullies, and then get to the playoffs and wet the bed. And I don't trust you. So that's that. Who gonna? Oh, you reading the thing? Well, he said Mary Person's playing a Canada team. Oh yeah. Wait a minute, for real?
The fuck? I'm sorry, but the fuck?
Yeah. Speaking of, y'all,
they ain't playing no Canada team.
Speaking of that, can we talk about that? I mean, y'all, a lot of schedules have come out last week and this week. Y'all tell me in the audience what you like about your schedule and what you don't like about your schedule.
So in the midst of me trying to learn more about teams outside of like my regional area, I noticed that the Black Hats dropped their schedule today, or maybe yesterday, but I think it was put on Twitter yesterday.
Yeah, it was late last night.
Right. So while we're waiting on responses, how do you feel, sis, about Peach County schedule?
I'm not. It's not a bad schedule. And actually, it's probably a little more challenging throughout. Usually, because our region was kind of weak, we had a really top heavy. We used to have a top heavy front loaded schedule. So any major challenges we had, playing Warner Robins and Northside and, higher classification schools. This year, not necessarily as top heavy, but our region is tough. What I don't like about the schedule is that we have to go to Albany back to back. Then we got to go to Bainbridge right after that. And then we go to Albany 3 times, which is fine because that means next year, we don't have to go down there. But Berkmar, wouldn't have been my choice. But all in all, I'm not too. I'm not disappointed in the schedule. I said all that to say I'm not disappointed in the schedule, and I think that we can do well. I'm interested to see how this region is gonna go, for real. Let's see who else. Y'all's schedules haven't come out yet, have it? Let's see.
Ours hasn't officially dropped, but I've seen it.
Let's see. Let's see. No, Paris. None of the Albany schools come to Fort Valley. We got to go to Westover, Doherty, and Monroe.
There's to be wrong.
What's up?
You know about that Burbank school?
Berkmar?
No. Yeah, Westover does come. I take that back. We go to Doherty and Bainbridge. So they changed it. It was at Westover. Okay, so we play Westover at home.
All I'm gonna tell you about Berkmar is don't sleep on them. Cause they can sneak up on you, but at the same time.
Yeah, I don't. They're a basketball school, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
But again, like you said, you can't sleep on them.
Yeah, you can't sleep on them. But don't let their resume fool you, because
they're a 7A school, right? Well, they were 7A.
6A school, but y'all should be able to walk. Y'all should be able to go in there and beat them. Y'all should walk in and beat them for sure. But I will tell you this though: if y'all don't beat them, I'm talking shit to you.
I'm gonna talk.
I knew
I'm
that
gonna
was
talk
coming.
that to myself.
I knew it was
What's
coming.
going
And
on?
ain't no holding back on that one. Cause y'all should beat them with no problem though.
But
So
this
don't
last
let the classification fool you because it's kind of like if you look at Sandy Creek schedule last year, all them 6A, 7A schools they were playing, they weren't playing nobody really. They were playing average to below average teams, and Burkmark falls into that below average team.
Yeah.
Well, do you think this schedule is better than the last schedule the last few years?
I'm not gonna say it's better. What I do like is you guys are stepping outside of your local area.
All right.
That's my only issue I really had with y'all schedule over the past couple of years that we've been doing this is y'all stayed local. You stayed within your comfort zone. You stayed playing your neighbors. And
Well,
y'all are getting out of that. And y'all are getting out of that.
well, we played our neighbors because they posed a challenge, right? I mean, it's not like we were playing Crawford County and Taylor County. We were playing Hoco. We were playing Northside. We were playing Warner Robins, and we did it because they posed competition, and they gave us, they gave us challenges, and if we can get that in the area, we don't necessarily have to go out. I would rather us play
No,
at Northside and Warner Robins and get challenged as opposed to going to. And I listen. I mean,
here's my thing.
I'm playing a 4A Hardaway that didn't pose us a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I think you missed my point, and I'm gonna expand on my point. The thing is, when I say you guys are playing local, you guys are familiar with those teams, and the players are familiar with the players. So there's a lot of familiarity there between the schools already. So yeah, y'all know each other. The players know each other. They grew up playing rec ball together. They just went in different directions when it came to high school. And that's what I mean by getting away from your local area and stepping outside of your comfort zone.
Oh, okay.
All right. That's the biggest thing I wanted to see. Y'all did that 2 years in a row. One game out the year playing Carver. Carver came down there, y'all came up here. But that second year, last year, there really wasn't no competition for y'all to play Carver. Y'all should have beat Carver worse than what you did.
Listen, we won.
And that's Carver Atlanta that I'm speaking of, for those of you that don't know.
Let's see. Steven says Coffee will be playing the Florida 5A state champs this year coming up. I like that champ versus champ game. Then we've got Coffee and TCC playing, so another champ versus champ game. That's gonna be an awesome game, and it's probably gonna be standing room only. I would love to see that in person. I won't be able to, but I would love to. Dwayne says I like that we have a cupcake the first game of the season to warm up on.
Go to hell.
Oh, wait a minute. It's Thomasville.
Yes, it is. And he talking like we ain't just beat them last year.
All right, Dwayne. Okay, Dwayne. Oh wow, TCC got to travel 2 years in a row to Hoco. Oh man, that's tough.
That's hilarious.
Mary Persons is playing a Canadian football team the second game of the season, and so
I didn't see that schedule.
They're coming to Georgia.
I want to see that. I want to see that schedule. Where that schedule posted at?
He said, go on Mary Persons football page on Facebook. Mary Persons is playing a Canadian team the second game of the season.
That's bullshit. I ain't buying it.
Yeah, Westover comes to Peach. Yeah, I changed it. An earlier showed that we were going 3 times, but I'll take that.
Man, I gotta join the group just to see that.
Which is
and
good.
it's a private group. Man, somebody pull that schedule out and send it to us.
I'm going to Savannah that next day, so that's good that game is at home. I don't have to go to Auburn and Savannah. That's too much. What's going on, Pat?
Man, somebody download that schedule and post it in the group. I want to see this one for myself. Cause I ain't buying that. I'm not buying what y'all selling.
I mean, they wouldn't just pull it out of their behinds now. They got it from somewhere.
Look, man, we done had African County done try to pull one out their butt. So I ain't putting it past nobody.
Yes.
African County talking about we were playing who they came out and said they were playing that one year. And it turned out to be a scrimmage game.
Oh, we're not gonna do that.
He ain't on here so we can talk about it.
Brandon
No,
who was it? It was
they said they were playing somebody major and it turned out to be a scrimmage game.
oh well, who was it? Applin playing.
Not Brooks, Irwin, no.
It wasn't Valdosta. It wasn't.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't
But
Lowndes.
no,
Was it? It wasn't Ware County.
I know one person that know. No, they played Ware County regular season for sure. You know what? I think it was that year Ware County went to the championship game. I think that's who it was. When they had that quarterback.
Uh-huh.
I think that's who it was. Talking about, we playing them next year. Kind of find out when the schedule drop. And it's a dang on scrimmage game.
I mean, it wasn't even. I think somebody said it was a scrimmage. And
that joker swore up and down, told us to our face it was a regular season game.
I actually remember that. I just don't remember the team.
Yes, and all I know is that it triggered Pedro so bad. Like,
Man,
he was triggered.
he was scored.
He went into one of his 20-minute rants. And when he get like that, you just sit back and laugh. And
And that's what it, man.
Calm down. He's now my pressure up now.
Yeah, that was funny. Okay. Okay, Bulldogs host a British Columbia team. Now, they do understand that it's American rules, not Canada football rules, right?
I mean, if they're coming here, I just don't understand how the logistics is going to work and who's going to pay for this.
I don't know, but I know Mary Person's going to come up off that gate money, so they can get back home. Because
they're going to Canada, or they coming to Georgia.
Yeah, they come here. Oh, Mary Person, y'all doing stuff backwards down there. I don't know if I spoke on this last year during the playoffs or not.
I did.
No, hold on, Mayor Person. Y'all really need to have y'all visitors driving through the graveyard for parking. That's all I'm saying. Man, if y'all had the Canadian folks drive through that graveyard to get to the parking instead of your own fans, intimidation. Imagine you on a school bus and you having to drive through a one-lane road going through a dark cemetery just to get to your side of the field. Man, intimidation factor.
Yeah, you know what's more intimidating?
What?
I'm gonna be quiet. No, I ain't. Listen. To any married persons, people on here, and to any administrators on here, it's Wednesday. So I'm not gonna go off like I did that Friday night. But what I will tell you is this. Matter of fact, I didn't go off on that lady. I was very, very professional, just like I was in Carver, Atlanta. Although you're trying to say I wasn't, Mike, but I was. But anyway, what I will say is this: married persons, while you are so worried about this clear bag policy and policing people's wristlets and wallets just because the wallet is not clear, but the men can walk in with a car, you need to be worried about these people that you just let walk straight on through, have all kind of guns and weapons. You so scared. You so scared that somebody gonna bring a gun through a clear freaking bag that you never stop to check people's coat pockets and jeans pockets. Because guess what? I know at least 2 pistols that were in there.
My Lord.
So just keep that in mind while y'all got people up there enforcing your clear bag policy that really don't know how to interpret it. And I pray to God she was nobody's teacher. And that's all I have to say about that. And I will say this, while y'all paying people from Canada to come play you fix up your bathroom. And then I'm done. I'm through. So let me read a little bit. Paris says Crawford County's first game is against Pike County. Now y'all might win that one. Coach Holmes hired as a new coach. He's originally from Pike. Yeah, the Manchester coach has come home to Pike County because that's where he lives. So best of luck to both of you all. Obadiah says, looking at the region, I'm going to call it now in football. It's going to be between the Bearcats and Peach County for the region title. That's going to be interesting.
We'll talk about that later. But okay.
Let's see. He posted it in the group. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate it. He posted it already. Did you see it, Mike?
Yeah, I said, yeah. The headline says, "Oh, Canada Bulldogs to host British Columbia team in August." That's why I say I hope they know they're coming out here playing by American rules and not Canadian rules.
Well, they will find out when they get hit by them big country Georgia boys. They're going to FAFO. Good luck, Bulldogs, because I think I'll probably beat the brakes off of them.
They better, because if they don't, we on that, we on you like white on rice.
It's a little different getting hit by cornbread fed linebacker, baby.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Let's see. Joe's probably asleep. His hours are different. Lee says they're playing by American rules. How you doing, Mr. Robert? Lee says he agrees with me. Thank you, Lee. Because I wasn't trying to down Mary person. I was just kind of letting y'all know what the deal was. Obadiah has a question. Speaking on gate money, why do you think they won't pick a South Georgia team to participate in the Corky Kill Classic?
All right, you ready for this one? Because I hate Corky Kill. Can't stand them. Mad City Grove playing in that thing. Here's the thing with Corky Kill. Corky Kill is all about the money. So, i.e., 6A, 7A schools, you have to, Corky Kill will give you 12,000 tickets at $20 a pop for you to sell. Ask Valdosta, it's either Valdosta or Lowndes, one of them that went through this. If you do not sell, whatever tickets you do not sell, the school has to buy to pay the money to Corky Kill. Ask Valdosta, Lowndes, one of them schools could not only sold 6,000 tickets. The school had to buy 6,000 tickets and pay that money to Corky Kill. That's why I can't stand Corky Kill. That's why a lot of Southern schools don't want to play in Corky Kill, because it's traveling for the fans, especially if it's not on a Saturday and it's not a state championship game. Because the only games that's really been played in the Dome are Friday and Saturday. I think just Saturday games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So
the school has to eat the tickets that they don't sell.
Yep. Ask Valdosta Lowndes that one year. It was one of them two schools that played in it. And that's the last Southern school, that South Georgia school that played in it. They had to eat that money. They had to eat that money on them tickets.
Let's see. Or was it Valdosta? Okay.
There was one of them.
I said there's two pairs. He said, I think some South Georgia teams could play at Albany State like Lee County and the rest of them did. It would be like TCC and other schools competing with other teams. That's what I said too. If they could get a classic like at Georgia Southern or Savannah State or Albany State, somewhere down there in South Georgia, and do that, I think that would be a great idea. I don't know the logistics of how to get that started, but I think that would be a great thing. And it would also be a great recruiting tool for that particular university.
Cool.
So yeah. I think it's a great thing. I mean, just like when they had it at Mercer, I think that helped them out a lot, because they're able to look at the campus and see how stuff is. And I'm excited that they're having one at Fort Valley State this year, because you're gonna, it's a recruiting tool. I like it. I like it, and I think South Georgia would do well with that. Darwin, did I see my homeboy? Okay, what's going on, Darwin? It's to promote Metro Atlanta schools.
Nah, Metro Atlanta schools just travel well to it because they're in the area.
Yeah,
So that's BS. But and plus they be having some BS Atlanta schools in that thing too. But for South Georgia, I will say this. Number one, having it, y'all can have opening weekend. Y'all can have something at Valdosta. Y'all can have something at Albany. You can have something at Fort Valley that weekend. Y'all can have double, triple headers going on that Saturday. Mm-hmm. Here's the deal. The thing is, one, whoever decides to organize this, you got to find some sponsors with deep pockets. Mm-hmm. All right, that's number one. You're going to need deep pockets from the sponsors to advertise this thing, to set up logistics, to be able to provide stuff for the teams. It could be a goodie bag, whatever the case may be, food for the teams, whatever, to help provide something for the teams. I'm going to be honest with you. What went down at Morehouse Stadium, but that little thing they be doing, that Atlanta showcase, it's straight garbage. That they do. What was the problem?
Yeah, I'm just
This is the funniest thing to me. $10 to get in, they give you an armband. Instead of using the concession stand, because they only had one concession stand open and the line was all the way down to the other side of the stadium, folks running out of the stadium across the street to Circle K buying food, bringing it back.
My Lord.
Straight ghetto. It was supposed to be somebody. We was trying to get a pass so we could set up right at the entrance of the stadium for our tailgate and sell food. They said, nah, we already got people out there set up. We already got food vendors that's going to be out there. There weren't no food vendors out there. The food vendor was inside the stadium on top of the hill in the back of the end zone.
I know what that is.
Yeah, the fence along that street. That's where the vendor was. So you had to walk 100 yards to get some catfish and red beans and rice.
Nah.
At $20 a plate.
Which is fine during Morehouse's homecoming because, but you can't do that. Yeah. Okay.
Now, the other thing with them was they didn't get the kids nothing to remember it. No not even a t-shirt. You didn't give the players nothing. Not a t-shirt, a wristband, or towel, nothing. So
who was the sponsor?
Shucks. I got to go back through my pictures and find it.
No, I mean, it's not that serious. I was just curious.
Yeah, but my thing is, though, like, these kids go to court to kill, they go home with stuff. Granted. They're on local TV. They're going to be on TV. What's the incentive for playing at, like I said, Valdosta State, Albany State, Fort Valley State? What's the incentive for playing? Just to be playing? You can't do that. It has to be some type, and this is what I'm saying. You got to have sponsors with deep pockets so you can provide that incentive to the players.
Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying, but I think the people in South Georgia don't mind traveling, just not traveling that far. And I think I get what you're saying. I don't disagree with that, but what I'm saying,
look, Valdosta State down there, they can bring in teams from Florida to play teams from Georgia. Just put it on TV in the local area.
Valdosta State wouldn't have anything to do with it because Valdosta State does not have their own stadium. They use Valdosta Stadium.
Never mind. That's out of the question then. I was trying to find ain't no other school down south in Georgia neither, is it?
I mean, you got Albany State, you gotta go to Georgia Southern or Savannah State.
I think.
Or if you want to go to a municipal stadium, they got a municipal stadium in Brunswick. I mean,
but my thing is though, you gotta have there has to be an incentive for the players because just showing up to play, it means nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we're just playing, we got a home game on neutral field. Okay, let's go play. That's basically what it really is for a lot of these so-called classes. Hell, even the classes that goes on at Milton. This is Milton, the Milton class. At least they put that, one of their games on TV. It might be local, Peachtree TV, but it's on TV. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Where's the incentive? What are you giving? What are the players going to get out of it? Because if you can get them on TV, that's the exposure for them.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it is a local channel in that area. That's why I say they do it at Albany Stadium or Fort Valley. Put them on. Try and work something out with GPB to come down there and televise on GPB. Peachtree.
You better get in Channel 13 or somebody to do it.
No, I'm just saying though, GPB has nothing going on that time of year. They're not advertising games at that time of year.
I mean, they don't cover the Corky Cab?
No, that's on Peachtree TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Corky Cab is on Peachtree TV. That's what I say. That time of year, GPB ain't got nothing going on. You know what GPB doing? They on 92.9 on the Sports Talk Radio, talking high school football on Friday night.
Okay. Yeah, Obadiah says we need an indoor facility. That heat is ridiculous. You're absolutely right. It is ridiculous.
Well, you ain't gonna have one no time. Ain't nobody down there finna build it on.
It ain't gonna happen. Lee has a good question. Why is Coffee playing 3 Florida teams? Are the teams in Georgia afraid of Coffee County? And Obadiah says they compared it to our system. I think 2 state champions going against each other. So it was by design. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm rooting for you, Coffee County. I'm rooting for you.
So he trying to say, is he trying to say what I think he's trying to say? Folks scared to play Coffee.
He's asking. That's all he was doing because they didn't have anything. So he was asking. And
okay.
Obadiah said the way that they played what they played because it was set up because the state champions in Florida are playing the state champions in Georgia. And so they kind of that's how they said it. I don't know the implication is that.
I ain't buying it. Now I'd rather hear that they just due to the new region alignment that it was difficult for them to find teams in Georgia to play because they got commitments to their region. So everybody ain't got that. Everybody doesn't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-region games to play.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense for you all to go out of state. I mean, heck, y'all almost got a non-region schedule like Cedar Grove been having for the past couple of years because it was hard to find in-state games. So you did what you had to do, i.e., go out of state.
Glenn says Lowndes and Valdosta turned them down.
You know what, though? I can't even blame them for the simple fact both teams going to be down this year anyway. So why embarrass yourself?
Interesting. Lee said that's true about non-region games. Okay. While I got you on here, tell me how you feel about you all's new region. How do you like it?
Who, me? Cedar Grove?
As Lee. I was Lee about because I can't even remember who was in that region. But
what school Lee represent?
Mary Persons. I just want to know how you felt about changing regions. I know how you feel about yours.
Mm-hmm. Shit sucks.
Mm-hmm. Y'all, you can play blindfolded and
still win that thing.
Yes. But y'all are playing my best friend's team. Go Mount Zion.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna do. Go home.
She's a teacher at Mount Zion. So
oh, okay.
Yeah, she coaches the swim team and she does something else.
Volleyball, I think. You know what? Not even gonna say that. Say that conversation for later.
Okay, yes, let's do that. Let's see. Yeah, Cedar Grove does have a cakewalk, Mr. Robert. Obadiah says, what region in y'all's class in all classifications do you think will be a tough battle? Off the top, Obadiah, I am going to say that region with Perry, Warner Robins, Ware County, Wayne County, New Hampstead, and Benedictine, tough.
So here's my question: y'all really think Perry coming back that tough?
They might not be as good as they were last year, but they're not just going to fall off completely. And I think it's going to be a very competitive region. Now, I do think Benedictine is going to have a chip on their shoulders because they feel as though they were robbed last year. And so they're probably going to be on a mission. You know what I mean? So it's still a tough region. I do believe. And let's not get into Thomas County Central, Coffee County. Who else is in that region? That's a very tough region as well. That's just off the top of my head. So what do you think, Mike? You think they just gonna fall off and be mediocre?
Honestly, I really do. I think they're gonna go back to being average.
Lee says he thinks Perry was one and done.
And that's basically what I'm saying. Now, again, I'm gonna put my disclaimer out there again. I haven't done a research on any school yet. I'm not gonna start researching these schools until more than likely May. Mm-hmm. All right, but I haven't done any research. I'm just looking at the surface. I'm just looking at the cover of the book. I do think Perry is one and done. Now, don't get me wrong. When you look at, let me find Perry's region. When you get into their region, what they going in the 4A this year? Yeah. When you look at their region, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5. The top, those 5 teams. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams up here. You can pick any one of those. Any 4 of those 5 can make the playoffs, right? Let's be honest. I don't think New Hampstead is gonna make a push. Wayne County ain't gonna make a push. So more than likely, huh?
Why you say that? Wayne County has always been a sleeper team, a spoiler.
And that's exactly what they're gonna do is stay sleeping that region because what's gonna happen is Benedictine, Warner Robins are gonna be 1 and 2. Flip a coin on that. Ware County, they're praying they can build off of what they had last year with that, with their new quarterback in there. So Perry and Ware flip a coin for 3 and 4.
You think so?
Yes. Now, if anything, Wayne County can probably get Perry, but I ain't got no love for New Hampstead in this region. No love for New Hampstead in this region.
They still got that quarterback. They could cause disruption. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that they're gonna
New Hampstead.
They could cause some disruption somewhere. That's all I'm saying. Okay, you hear? All right, Eddie. Eddie said, "Keep your day job thirsty."
You know what? I got a good paying day job, so I will. So yeah.
I know what y'all are saying, and do you understand how this pains me as a Peach County fan? It pains me because I can't stand Scary Perry. But one thing I won't do is put on blinders. I just don't think they're gonna fall off. Now, I don't know that I don't think they're gonna be as potent as they were last year. But listen, they still got a lot of good talent coming back. They might be some defensive play. Listen, that boy is still in that backfield now.
All Perry got to do is win 2 region games. Beat New Hampstead, beat Wayne County. Okay. They good. That's all they got to do. You're good.
They got a good offensive coordinator now, Mike. He good, Thursday.
Good offensive coordinator don't mean nothing if you ain't got a good trigger man.
Oh, they got some. Trust me, they got some in here.
They'll get one. Guess what? If they have one, they'll get one.
And that's what we gotta see.
Let's see. Okay, so Lee says, Mary Parsons, LaGrange, Sandy Creek, Upson, Lee, Swanner County, Troup County, Whitewater, Fayette. So how do you feel about that, Lee? How do you feel about do you traveling and everything? How do you feel about your new region?
I'm not gonna lie, man. This region 1, region 2 alignments got me so discombobulated right now because it makes no sense.
Not at all.
You know what? Hold on. Let me pull that map back up. Let me pull that map back up. I had pulled up the other day for y'all. Was it on? It was on JHSA website.
Yes, Glenn. And that's what I was saying. That Lee County Coffee, Thomas County Central, Northside, Northside Veterans in Houston County. Warner Robins is in the region with Perry.
All right, what region are we talking about right now? Which one?
I was just reading what Glenn was saying, but
what? Let's we're gonna look at 5A. Hold on. No, that's all of 5A. What region in 5A he was talking about? Region 2.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it like that.
Eddie said you predicted we were losing. No, not we. Hell no, ain't no Perry Panther.
Who is we?
Perry Panther. I'm just reading what he
said. Predicted Perry was gonna lose in the final. That wasn't me. That was the Wizard. But anyway, this region, man, look at how Region 2 is spread it out though. It's not on the screen. I'm sorry, I thought I had it up. This is ridiculous, man. On how far Region 2 is spread out.
That's just lunacy.
Make sure I ain't missing no team. That's how Region 2 is spread out. You got 3 clustered up in the Macon area. And then you got them other 3 way down yonder. Coffee, TCC, Lee County way over here, and then you got these 3 schools up here.
That's lunacy. That is lunacy.
But they cut down on travel costs though by going to 6 classes.
Clearly they did. Now I'm just thinking about these babies playing baseball and volleyball and basketball and running track.
I ain't worried about the track because you can bring multiple schools together at one school for one track meet. It's basketball for me.
Yes, but that's too much. It's too much. All right. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Lee. We appreciate you. All right. What other class we want? Oh, hold on. Let me go back over here.
You know what? Let's take a look at region class 3, region 2. That was going to look at 2, 3A real fast. 2, 3A. But that region is all over Georgia.
That's retarded. GHSA officials, if you're listening, having a terminal degree does not mean you're intelligent. Clearly.
All I'm saying is these 4 schools should have stayed up here in this region, up here in the close, more or less in the Atlanta region than anything. That's just me. Because they should have stayed up in the Atlanta region instead of having to travel all the way down here to us and Lee. And it ain't no simple travel because they got to go. More than likely, they're gonna end up probably taking state highway to get over to 75 and then ride down. Unless they just ride 75 to 85 and then 85 back down. But it's just ridiculous though.
Yes. So if you look at Thomas, the number 2. Now if you go down to the bottom right, you see Fort Valley right there. You see four sites right there. Do you see that? That used to be how big our region was. Right, we used to go right in there. Now you got these folks going all over the world. It's nonsense.
Too bad they ain't getting no frequent traveler miles on that Bluebird. Get no Bluebird frequent traveler miles.
No mileage reimbursement. Eddie would like to know, what does any team in Perry's region have that Perry does not have?
I can't even answer that question right now because I ain't looked at none of them. So I'm gonna ask you this: what Perry got that the others don't have? But like I say, I haven't looked. I'm not gonna look at no team until May, until after spring football is played. After spring games are done, I'll go in and do my research on them all to get ready for our way too early top 10.
Oh Lord, you talk about that's gonna be interesting, people. Make sure you got the right data.
All I'm gonna say is y'all say what you want to say. I think I was. Let me go. Hold on. Let me go back and look. I think I was on point though for the most part when it came down to the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Cause let me find the rankings real fast. Let me find Fnl rankings. Where them rankings at? What was the last one I did?
But
Last one we did.
We complain a lot, but I think about those teams in Texas. They
Mm-hmm.
have to travel from El Paso all the way to Dallas for the state championship. I mean, you got to take a week off. You really do. Or fly.
Well, I don't remember off the top of my head because my mind bad. Who won Division 2?
Is that Prince?
No.
Bowden.
Well, we had them top 5. Close out the season.
Bowden beat Manchester by 28-27.
You know what? I'm hold on. Let me pull this thing up real fast. Football. Get down here. Where we at? Champions. Did they update this thing yet for 2023?
Probably.
Yeah, they did. All right. So Bowden won.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. We had them top 5.
Prince Avenue was right on point.
Prince Ave, we had them on point. Pierce County, we had them in the top 3.
Mm-hmm.
We know why we had to grow down at 5 because we just had to drop them. But for the most part, they should have been in the top 3.
They were, yeah, that's not bad.
Perry.
Now
We have Perry is the worst team we had ranked, I think, at 6 that won a state title.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at the other teams in front of them and what they was doing throughout the year, I think everybody can understand why Perry was sitting at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee had them sitting number 2 basically for the whole season because we thought it was gonna be Cartersville Coffee or I think we was also looking at Creekside also for a second because I was always down Jefferson. But TCC, we know we did y'all dirty to start the season off because we felt you had to prove yourself. But at the end of the day, we still had you in the top 3. And we felt you were going to play either Gainesville or Roswell for the state title. But, hey, y'all handled your business, and we still gave you your due respect at the end of the season. And then Milton.
Yeah. They were not
No, we had them at 8. That's what it was. Because we didn't see Milton coming into the playoffs the way they did. They came in the playoffs on fire. Because what screwed everybody up was when Cole quit. That Buford loss and that Carrollton loss threw everything off in 7A. And that's what opened up the door for Milton. Because honestly, Milton should have been in front of Westlake and Grayson. But it was at the end of the season when we brought them back in. And just I didn't feel Milton was that hot at the end of the season. But evidently they caught fire and ran through 7A.
They sure did.
And matter of fact, you know what? Speaking of that, I want to look where that 7A bracket at. I want to see what they did, how they played. Yeah, I'm curious. Cause I'm just saying I want to see who Milton went through because now that I'm thinking about it, because I forgot, man. You know my mind bad, I be forgetting. So Milton beat Duluth, easy victory. Collins Hill, expected. That win over Colquitt is what set.
It
just sent the whole ripple through 7A because everybody expected Colquitt County to beat Milton. All that firepower Colquitt County had on offense, just expected them to come in and basically wipe the table with them, and it did not happen. But that third round in general in 7A was a beast because you got Camden County beating Mill Creek. Didn't nobody expect that to happen.
Yeah, probably the biggest shock.
Yeah. Buford losing to Grayson, nobody really saw it coming.
Especially not you.
Sure wasn't me. But when you got down into it, I kept forgetting Buford didn't have receivers. And Milton beating Colquitt, like I say, sent shockwaves. But yeah, that third round was ugly for 7-8.
Yeah. What's going on, Mr. Johnson? Chris said when Milton got past Colquitt, that did it. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That was the hardest game they really had was against Colquitt County. Because if I'm not mistaken, Colquitt tried to kick a field goal at the end of that game, if I remember correctly, and missed it. Or went for 2 and missed it. A 2-point conversion and missed it. It was one of those two.
So since we got these Coffee County people on here, and Lee had a question earlier in the podcast, guys, maybe you can tell us, why is it that Coffee County has 3 Florida teams on their schedule? Is it that they could not find anybody in Georgia to play outside of their region? What's going on? Let us know. Were people scared to play you, or were they just scheduling conflicts? Let us know what happened.
I ain't buying that. People scared to play them crap. I ain't buying that.
I'm just asking a question and posing a scenario. That is what I am doing. But I tell you what, the week that Coffee and TCC play, we have got to invite them on. We have got to invite them on to talk to each other. It's going to be fantastic.
Mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 5 region games, need 5 non-region games. One of the few regions that get 5 non-region games.
Okay. Right to say you wrong. Mike, he said Lowndes, Valdosta, and the other scared as hell. And damn it, he got the text messages. He got receipts, baby.
I got some receipts. I got some receipts too on a few South Georgia schools. but we ain't gonna go there. But look, man, I'm gonna put it like this, real talk.
Go ahead.
Nah, here's my thing. I'm just in 5A by itself, period. Majority of folks in 5A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, are playing 6, 7 region games at 6 region games at a minimum. So they got 4 open dates. So
well, he's not dead. Okay, he just don't answer my phone call. We beefing, Sean? Beefing?
But like I said, Lowndes, Valdosta, they gonna be down this year already. Y'all should seen it coming from last year. But I do got a question for Coffee though. Did you call any Atlanta schools? Did you call any schools? Did you call any schools north of 475?
Chris said nobody that we reached out to wanted to play us. Why is Lowndes playing Jenkins instead of Coffee? Interesting.
You know what? I'm gonna put it like this. You could have called a team in Ellenwood and they would have signed up because they still looking for games for September for weeks 2 and 3.
Call
that school in Ellenwood.
Coffee said they were in the Corky Cal and Rome said hell no. Trinity Christian in your region. Really? They're not a football playing school, all right?
No. Don't think of the Trinity Christian down south. Think of the Trinity Christian up north. Because that Trinity Christian down south ain't hitting on jack. Because it's 2 in the state, right? Yeah, it's 2 in the state. The one down south ain't hitting in crap in football. The one up north is the football school.
He wants to know what your 4 top 4 teams are in Region 1. Obadiah.
Of what class? Of what class?
Which class?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, Chris. Cicero still looking for a game in week 2 or 3. I forgot which one coach needs, 2 or 3, but he's still looking for a game weeks 2 or 3.
Just get another Lego set and play yourself.
I know, right? She might have to do Saint Wars in the regular season. Shit. So what region is he talking about? What class?
What class are you talking about, Obadiah? He said Ryder said coffee is number one and everybody else get in line. Oh shit now. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Region 1-6. Oh.
The new
That's gonna be an ugly. I'm gonna be honest. Region 1 and 6A is gonna be an ugly ass region this year.
That wasn't bad last year.
No, and listen to me. I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be ugly. Just on the surface by itself. Camden County just lost a great coach. Don't know what they finna replace him with. Right? Colquitt County just lost a bunch of talent. Lowndes Valdosta finna be down. Richmond Hill is Richmond Hill. We don't even know who's coaching that Chef County. That's gonna be an ugly. Somebody from that region going into the playoffs and see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somebody gonna hit the playoffs 5-5 in that region. Guaranteed. Or they might go in 6-4. 4-6. I'm sorry.
I think Valdosta is gonna be is gonna come out that region as the number one seed. That's just my opinion.
Neither one of them schools got good quarterback play.
Valdosta will get better. They were young. They did okay. They were competitive last year, and they not losing a lot.
I tried to. Was it Valdosta? I forgot which one it was down there, but I tried to tell y'all you have no quarterback play.
It was Valdosta.
They had no quarterback play, and they still until they get a quarterback that can really actually sit in the pocket and throw the ball. It's not going to be Valdosta football.
Mr. Walker, I think we got you. Okay.
Don't accidentally get blocked on here. But that's gonna be an ugly region though, just for like I say, Camden County with the coaching change going on, cause they losing a great coach. Don't know who's gonna be coaching that till. Richmond Hill, Colquitt losing a bunch of talent. Can they reload on what they lost, or next man up mentality? Can they fill the holes of that production that they lose? Lowndes Valdosta, I got no confidence in. It's gonna be an ugly region, and like I said, that's just on the surface stuff. Without knowing any research, just looking at the surface, it's gonna be an ugly region right now. So you can flip a coin on anybody. Who's probably gonna win? I'll probably go with Colquitt County. If I had to pick somebody, I'll go with Colquitt County right now.
They're losing a whole lot though.
Right? I know. Yes, they are, but I don't feel comfortable with Lowndes nor Valdosta. Colquitt, you could possibly win a title 2 years, win a region 2 years in a row. All right, next. And what that dude still ain't got on yet?
I don't know. He not even in the comments no more.
Okay.
So what week do Coffee and Thomas County Central play? What week is it that they play? Because that's gonna be a great game. I won't be there, but that's gonna be a great game.
There you go. I know GHS all schedules should be done sometime in March.
Oh wow.
Yeah, all schedules should be done within the next couple of weeks. What's happening, yo?
My cousin. Oh my goodness. I was so scared. I thought something had happened to him.
It did, babe. I came home and just killed over.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
Hey, yo.
What's going on, Shakir? How you doing, babe?
I'm well. I would ask how you are, but it sounds like you're tired.
I'm actually soaking in a tub of water now.
Okay, thanks for sharing.
So anyway, yeah.
Are y'all playing in Thomasville or are you all playing in Douglas? The reason I say that is because I'll be in Tallahassee that weekend.
Oh, I want to hear no damn water splashing.
I might be able to. Fort Peach County is playing Monroe.
She trying to talk to him.
I'm trying to work this out.
Well, work it out, sis. We might can slide that together.
Yeah. And
Oh
then I
my
can
God.
just head on down to Tallahassee after the game and be
Uh,
ready for the what's called tomorrow. Okay, let me think about this.
so
Maybe five.
I guess my plans of you and I going to Monroe is just out the question then, huh? Since you already trying to get something set up to go down there to see Coffee and
What?
TCC.
No, are you coming to Tallahassee?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll work it out. We got a little time. We got a little time, and we don't have to go to Westover. We they come to us. So
You know what? Coffee will feed you if the long they don't run out of food.
I believe. Oh, Mike said, and Mr. Lee said that Perry is going to be one and done. And Mike also said that region is not as tough as advertised. He didn't say it like that, but that's what
No,
he said.
hold on now. I ain't calling the region not tough as advertised. Now this region right here, region 168, is not as tough as advertised. But
What did you say? You basically
I
said
said
it wasn't that tough.
this is what I said. Benedictine, Warner Robins, flip a coin for 1 and 2. Perry Ware, flip a coin for 3 and 4. New Hampstead, Wayne County, I don't see going in the playoff. All Perry has to do, Perry needs to win 2 region games during the playoffs.
Okay, now let me just kind of fill you in. Number one, New Hampstead is going to be a bigger problem than Benedictine coming out that region. New Hampstead is returning a quarterback that may be the most electrifying quarterback that's going to be coming back in high school football in the state of Georgia this year. That's number one. Number two, Warner Robins and Benedictine flipping for 1 and 2. I'm sorry to tell you, bro. And this coming from a Peach County Trojan fan. Perry would probably beat Warner Robins by at least a score this year. And it could get a lot worse. It depends on how some chips fall. And Wayne County, we know they lost 90% of their offense in Fuller, who's at South Carolina, will be at South Carolina if he hadn't left early. So we know what Ware County was last year. So I see the region being New Hampstead, Perry, either or 1 and 2. Benedictine and Warner Robins can fight for the rest.
We'll revisit this conversation in May.
Yep. Put a pin in that one.
Yeah, I just want to drop that off. Because I just don't think Perry is one and done like that. That's all I'm saying.
They definitely not. I mean, the culture that's being built over there, like I told them, they may have it right now, but we'll be back. You know, they got their chest poked out. They're a little cocky, but they got every right to be because they do have a good football team these last 5 or 6 years. They paid off for them this year, and they got a coaching staff that really cares about developing and getting those kids in that city to come play football for Perry High School. So they took the memo from their neighbor, Fort Valley, Peach County, and just put it all in play, and that's why you see the success of Perry. It ain't over with yet, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, y'all talking in the comment. Now, if I do end up in Thomasville for the Colquitt Coffee, I mean not Colquitt. Somebody in Colquitt kind of must be talking about me. For the coffee TCC game. Which one y'all gonna make me a ribeye? Medium?
She won't be alone.
Yeah. What you want, sis? You want a ribeye? You want a T-bone? What you want?
I can go with a ribeye. I'll take my medium well.
Okay, 2 ribeyes, 1 medium well. Who got me? Y'all got me? Y'all got
I
us?
also either need a sausage or a hot dog.
Oh yeah, we like sausage and hot dog.
Mr. Walker, that's a good one.
What did he say?
Mr. Walker said you got one tomahawk, and y'all just cheered.
Hell no, what they coming at? There you go.
Come on now, y'all supposed to be generous.
That's being generous right there. That's at a minimum of $40 steak. So So they being generous on that one.
Look, if they got the sausage or the hot dog, I'll gladly share a tomahawk.
Yeah, we'll do that. What kind of size you got? You know, dudes just like to do meat. They don't have no size. What
So
size?
hold on, we carnivores.
I can't tell that lie. Because I'm going to make me some macaroni and cheese and some baked beans and a tater or two. And
Throw a
yes, I
little
did
pan
say a
sausage
tater.
off in the baked beans.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay. That thing will be tender. That's what I like. I don't need no sauce, no nothing.
We know.
Okay, so guys, it's 8:50. Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell you. Crawford County is looking for an offensive coordinator. You going to put in your application?
Nah.
All you
And I
gotta do.
know.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Go.
I
I ain't
know
gonna
I ain't
talk.
just in no water.
Yeah, you did. That was stopped me. I told you, dog. That's the only thing we did not want to hear was splashing water. We got to mute your microphone.
Damn.
Nah, I just had to position myself right, man. I've been sitting
Oh
there.
my God! I wish I
Look.
had heard that.
So anyway, all you need,
Yeah.
hey, do me a favor. Go and apply for Crawford County. Walk in with them A players off of Super Tech Mo Bowler. You probably get the job.
You gonna start talking about my neighbors now. I told you that. They say they got sides too. Okay, just make sure me and my sis taken care of and we good.
Mm-hmm.
And we hydrate with the best. We all know it's important to stay hydrated. Isn't that right, Mike?
Hold on.
Well, I have been beside my brother now time where he wasn't hydrated.
You gotta make sure you got the water.
Shit, stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
End up
Got the cooler to prove it.
with that damn water.
What you say? Got the cooler to prove it.
Got the cooler to prove it.
What you want, got what you need.
If you want it, he got it. So
I'll tell you, not to interrupt you, babe, but let me just tell you like this right here. If I went down to Crawford County and got the OC position, we fight for a state championship in 3 years.
I believe you, cousin. I believe you.
With 8 players, huh?
Yeah.
It's me you talking about, bro. It's me you talking about. I'm just telling you right now.
How many players?
Southfield County, Taylor County, some Peak County.
You going to get them
all? I'm taking them all.
You gonna do Peach County like that too, bro?
Hey, dog, we got high school NIL now. You got something to feel.
They shout out Coach Westbrook, man. You know what I'm saying? But I've been trying to offer services, man. That's all I'm gonna say. So it is what it is, babe.
Okay. Well, it look like we got something on the first. I got my dinner on the 1st of November, so I thank you so very much.
All right.
So we got the question of the day real quick.
Oh yeah, my question, I ain't even type it up, but my question of the day was what's the Super Bowl menu looking like?
Okay, real quick, because I have been on the podcast. First off, Obadiah asked me a question. I don't know. I think me personally, I think K-Roll gonna be in the mix. I don't know if it's gonna be minus Peach or minus Bainbridge, but I think K-Roll will be in the mix for region champion in that region. But I'm just gonna be honest. The Falcons ain't in the Super Bowl, man. I don't think I watched the Super Bowl since that 2017-16 debacle with the Patriots. Like, I don't watch the Super Bowl. The Falcons ain't playing.
Okay. Hypothetically speaking, your team playing in the Super Bowl, what would be your Super Bowl menu?
Oh, well,
what's on your Super Bowl menu?
Just the regular, you know, you got to throw you a couple slabs of ribs. You know what I mean? You got to have some what we call it, baby shower food. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got to have your little
Ribs.
smokers and your wings and your sandwiches and whatnot. But I mean, it depends. Like, we do it all, and just to tell you, like, we ain't just confined to one. You know, we might do grilling, but then at the same time, we got the fish cooker going. Now, I mean, we just do it all. So when we get down, bro, that's how we would be. I don't know what y'all go-to is.
Nah, we pretty much on the same thing. Some coming off that grill for sure. Something's coming off that grill, and more than likely there's gonna be some ribs and some rib tips and maybe some chicken. But
Now, Rodney, we were friends, and here you come putting that Pat's Nation shit up. Come on, Rodney. I thought you was better than that, dude.
who? Oh Lord, have mercy. We ain't gonna even show that. We ain't even showing that. But yeah, I'm with you on that. Now for the size, man, shit, man, somebody better bring something. 'Cause I'm cooking. I ain't doing that. I ain't got nothing but meat over here unless you bring a side.
Rodney says ribs, pork chops, pork loin, wings, yellow rice, mac and cheese, green beans, and hydration will be mandatory. Shit, you doing that Sunday? How far is Douglas from here? Let me see.
I like the solid use of hydration
Yeah, let me
as a description.
I know, right?
I
We
think
might
I'm
have to
gonna
figure
start
that.
using that.
I know. What you doing? Hydrating?
Period. I was a little thirsty.
You know what? I used to do the Jarhead. Ain't that movie Jarhead with Jamie Foxx? Yeah. Where you
Yeah.
had them standing on the hill in the desert. All right, we're gonna hydrate. Everybody drink the water. I ain't trying to dehydrate, and they go to pissing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hydrate. That's a new thing. Hydrate, the new it's the phrase for this upcoming football season. So, sis, we got to make sure we come on the show every Friday night. Hydrated.
No,
I
y'all
got
don't
it.
need to be
Because first of
hydrated.
all, you know that's a requirement.
Oh my Lord. Lord have mercy.
I'm gonna be
Mike.
better this year, sis. Just chill. I got
Okay,
it.
baby, I got you. Listen, because I get a
Bullshit.
bad rap too. I just don't want you to be hydrated around Mike and yo, because they'll make it into a class A felony. They act like, and I don't be doing nothing, but they
But
make it.
yo was
I
pretty
ain't
chill, and yo was pretty chill in Columbus when I was, turned.
Exactly,
And
but they
I've
gonna
yet
make
to me and Mike have yet to encounter each other. That's kind of what I'm scared of a little bit. But
he
But
gonna
yeah,
make he gonna
but
make it into a class A felony, and I don't be
Jay,
doing nothing.
Jay, two questions for you. One, did you die?
I did not die,
Did you
and
get locked up?
I did not.
All right, then we good.
We good. Well, y'all stop trying to make it like I be going off and stuff because I don't.
I'm just saying, I'm a chill drunk. I mean, I'm chill when I'm hydrated.
Yes, you are. You don't do nothing but look around. You got this devious look on your face, like you got the. I mean, you ought to see Shakira. He looked like he finna, like he over in the corner just looking.
Okay. Okay. Now, I let me defend myself real quick. First off, listeners, please don't listen to nothing Jessica is telling you. I'm telling you, if you hang out with her, she ain't got to be hydrated. You on your way to Chang'an. That's number
oh my
one.
God.
And number two, in Columbus, I was just so scared because I'm like, what? Like, wait a minute. This limited person right here really finna wreck the whole shop like this right here. So yeah, I
Finna
just kind
fuck
of
it
stood
up.
back.
Talk about hold my baby.
Yeah, I just stood back, bro. Like, okay, let me see the Tasmanian devil get loose. That's whatever I gonna do.
I saw where it was going, Mike. She ain't had to ask me. I just went and got it.
It ain't. And see,
I saw where
hey,
it
yo,
was going.
It ain't us. It ain't the males. It's the females causing all the trouble with this mother.
We
That's
don't
what I'm
cause no
saying.
problem.
Oh, Miss Kim, can I come to your house? She says wings, loaded baked potatoes, meatballs, buffalo dip, sub sandwiches, ribs, baked beans, Rice Krispie treats, drinks for adults, and kid-friendly drinks.
Now,
Hold on, wait,
make sure
hold
you
on,
say the last part. What she said
Go
out here?
dogs! Go
Go
dogs!
dogs.
hold on. I got a question.
What
Are
is
these
this?
basic? Are these basic Rice Krispie treats or urban
Nah, these
urban
basic, man. She got
flavors?
kids, and she got
Kids.
kids,
Oh,
man.
okay. I just want to make sure they ain't have no special herbs or seasonings in them. Okay. because I'm trying to be an astronaut now.
Oh Lord. Yes, Miss Kim. Where are we located? I know where to go. Do I need to get 75 north or south?
I know, right? What school you represent? Oh, shit, we got to figure this out. We try to get some logistical coordination done.
Exactly. Yeah, I need to travel somewhere.
Cause we will pull up on you now.
And a heartbeat.
Shit, we might be coming in from multiple, and we're gonna be coming in from multiple directions on you too. People got them coming in from the north, from the east. From the west, from the south. All right, what she said?
Hey, Miss Jones, this Mellow Jones' mom. How you doing? How's he doing in Athens? I hope he's doing well. Awesome. This is the Mellow Jones'
Thank you
mom.
for
Miss
tuning
Brian.
in.
Well,
I won't wait, Miss Kim. I can drive down 16 and hit Swainsburg, get off on Highway 1. Just tell me which way to go.
Shit. Damn that. I'm down that way.
You got the EP too.
Hey, you gonna be cooking like that in April? Shit.
You gotta go through to go down to.
Yeah, I gotta go through there to get there. We ain't gotta tell everybody where I'm going now, but yeah, I gotta go.
You said we stop, right?
Yeah, we ain't gonna go there. She said he's adjusting well. She said, "Come on,
Hey, I just congratulations to you as a mom, man. You raised a hell of an athlete, man.
Yes, ma'am, you did.
Big up tips off to him getting that 5-star, that 5th star and all, man. Wish him nothing but the best. He's definitely a friend of our show and always welcome back.
And always so mannerable when he is on here. So
yes.
We certainly,
I was singing his praise from the start of last year. I knew he was gonna pull it off this year. We came up a little short, but we okay, right, Mike?
For sure.
PAC.
For sure.
Anyway, guys, my show is on now. So
go do your thing.
But yeah, I'm just saying I'm going. Y'all can keep talking if you want to.
Might sound like R2D2.
You been hydrated?
You know what? No, I'm not. Well, you know what? I'm lying like a motherfucker. I just refilled my cup to come on the start back to stay hydrated. Shit, I'm out back. Got my cup. Got my black. Yep, I'm good. Life is good. I do need to get on Wi-Fi though. Eventually, I need to get on my Wi-Fi because they're doing maintenance on the cell tower up here. Y'all hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Oh, okay. Y'all got quiet. I'm like, damn. Cricket Mobile dropped me for a second.
Amen.
But man, I know ain't nobody. Well, I know we ain't doing that on the grill up here in this way because it's gonna be raining all day Saturday and Sunday. But that don't stop you though. Shit, throw the tent up and keep it moving.
I'm gonna have all flats, lemon pepper and honey mile, and some dip and some sub sandwich. I'm be good.
Yeah, you ain't hydrating.
And some meatball, huh?
You ain't hydrating. You ain't gonna be hydrating.
On some H2O.
Man, kids drink.
I don't do all that, man.
You can't come to my party. You know what? Yes, you can. You're gonna be the designated driver. We're gonna need you to run down the pub. We're gonna need you to run the Publix and grab something for us. We need a couple of bags.
Say the grace.
I will be the designated
He can say the
driver.
grace.
Yeah, I don't drink like that either, Mo.
He can say the grace. I'm sorry. That is hilarious.
I ain't gonna be able to pray. We let him pray.
Yeah, because ain't no telling what's gonna come out my mouth.
Yeah, I can do the benediction of prayer of the food. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, we'll take that.
Oh, hey, what's your boy Nick up to, Mo?
Who done? Who you say?
What? I say, what's your boy Nick up to these days?
Who is Nick?
Oh,
okay. He's somewhat chilling somewhere, man.
That joke was out there playing golf today during the last day of that joke. Man, they showed that joke out there playing golf today. Like Nick Saban on the golf course during the last day of recruiting on National Signing Day. Shit, where else he supposed to be? He should be on the lake fishing.
Yeah. But yeah, man. But I'm gonna say this to y'all people. Well, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna say it to the panel, and we'll go from there. But I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna mention.
What's up, EP? I just heard you. I ain't hear you when I got on. What's good with you?
What's going on, bro?
All right. But we'll get with you backstage, like you were saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Man,
But
I
yeah.
feel like a new man.
Is Jess gone yet? I know she said she had to leave. No, she's still on.
Man, we can go on and wrap it up. Cause shit, man, it's a school night. I need to go and get ready for bed anyway.
What time you got to be in school tomorrow?
7:30.
7:30. When the first bell rings.
7:35. Shit, hey, man, the bus get here at 6:30.
wow, crazy.
Shit, man, Sunday through Thursday school nights for me. Well, I take that back. Tuesday through Thursday school nights for me. Since I don't go to school on Monday and Tuesday, I do homeschooling on Monday and Tuesday.
Guys, thank y'all for tuning in.
All right, y'all. Be brief.
Y'all take care. Thank y'all. We'll see you back here next week so we can argue some more.
For sure, engineers and scientists. Congratulations to Big Mike on Killer Mike winning 3 Grammys. Putting ATL back on the map.
It goes.
Yeah.
All right,
So
y'all take care.
All right, with that being said, go ahead.
Night.
Good night.
Peace up.